This morning I did one around the map doing all the shit possible. Can she eat? Oh, wait, what? I check really the chat. I don't see chat. Yeah, let's go with that.
This is the place, but the passage splits. You try the door on the left, I
Not
will go
guild
right.
spam if we're not spam.
These tunnels appear to twine together like snakes. I will rejoin you when I can.
Oh yeah, I did decide on what ability I'm putting on. It don't do damage, but it's actually not that bad. I need to go. Basically, I put down one and it makes with the taking damage. That makes it. There ya.
Ah, there you are. Follow the tracks. The passage opens into a cavern up ahead.
Side by side. Stendar is with you. I can feel
Let me make sure the chat is working correctly. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. But no, doing it this way, the assassin one would be best with this one with you. Because I get these buffs too. That one would be massive. More quick damage.
Ah, our paths meet again. I did not expect an underground river. Let us see what is on that barge. I can taste the river. It runs east under the mountains. It must pass through the writhing wall, or beneath it. The worm cult sends a sarcophagus to the other side of Solstice. We should take a closer look.
I still think you funny. Dirty well still get healed them
I
to
know
toss
that
you around.
likeness, Marco. These are his remains.
I think that is funny.
Nothing good can come from letting this sarcophagus reach worm blood.
I need to sew this short.
You dare disturb the King of Worms? Gutter, smash them! Look out!
monster knocked us into the river. Come, we need to discuss what... It is not often I find a current I cannot master, but today the river proved stronger than I was. At least we found out what the worm cult's important shipment was. The mortal remains of Manamarco, the king of worms.
So just kill them. Be done.
Is it not obvious? They seek to bring their leader, Manamarco, back from the dead. A necromancer of Wormblood status is certainly powerful enough for the task. The Soul Reapers, the Writhing Wall. He wields necromancy unlike anything seen before.
Can we just, bring him back and I will have him have my opinion?
Manamarco planned to elevate himself to become the god of death. I imagine he would resume that journey. Still, I thought Molag Bal had a claim on his soul. Recalling Manamarco from Cold Harbor should not be possible.
Yep, with that.
If that is what Wormblood needs to unlock the gates of Cold Harbor and return Manamarco to Nirn, we must discover what it is and make sure he does not acquire it. What kind of a gift is death, anyway? Return to Prince Azar and see if our allies have news of Wormblood. Beating him to whatever prize he seeks is even more important than we thought. Do you see that eddy in the pool? That is the way.
So the whole thing I would need to go through. That. Nope. I didn't want to upgrade this because after looking, they might actually. I don't know. It lasts for 18 seconds. If they die, get full health. Not the weakest, that one, yeah. But the reach one is what I most want.
Let's go.
I might do some dungeons here in a little bit. Or farm the 3 boss. That one might actually do. No, stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Now, what I am planning on doing, opposing the subclass one, after looking at it, it is shield on the killers that subclass into it. It is not shield with Nightblade. Okay. However, there is actually shield that is decent. This one, upon reaching skill rank 50, a skill line is considered massive and no longer counts for skill class. curious about something else. No, that's now going Lord? Yeah, maybe Lord. There are a lot of stuff I am missing. Minus the motifs for all, for everything, right? For all characters? Or no? I might take that as, or these are the ones you have to go and collect. Oh, okay, that's not making sense. I will have to go through on my crafter and do that. Let's go.
Comrade, tell me quickly, did you find the passages beneath? And did you discover what was so important down there? And what of Walks and Ash? Did something happen to the Pact representative?
She is dead. Yeah, let's go with that.
Manamarco's
I
remains.
wish.
Surely the worm cult cannot want to bring back the King of Worms. Yet what else would they do with his corpse? You returned with grim news indeed, comrade. What about Farinor or Wormblood? Were they there too?
Nope. Who knows?
The fortunes of battle can be fickle. Even if Farinor escaped justice, you at least returned with information. Now we know the worm cult has Manamarco's corpse. We must endeavor to foil their plans. Meanwhile, Gabrielle may have learned something.
It's strange.
You learn something or you
Vanessa's
die.
staff is definitely pulling me somewhere. I think... Vanis, where are you?
Almost. This is no good. Gabrielle, I have much to tell you. Bring my staff to Lizal. The wall is thin there. I'm in a worm cult prison.
No, they should add an emo.
Wormwood is looking for a Sithid shrine in
You have to do the emo, and it will just wait your own
a
mana.
relic called Gift of... Damn, I can't...
I think I know what we need to do. Friend, let's talk.
That don't look
Lizal.
like that well.
That is a pass in the mountains north of Sunport.
I knew this staff of Vanis's was trying to tell me something. He made sure to leave it behind for me when the worm cult captured him at the Earth Forge. He
Dun,
knew we were
dun,
going to
dun.
need it.
I mean, if being truthful, we don't need it. Your own ways just storing Mount Motorsport.
The message wasn't terribly clear, was it? He said he was still a prisoner, but I don't think he was calling for help. I think Vanis wants to warn us about something. He was trying to tell us how to make it easier for him to reach us.
You really want advice because so captured.
I know Vanis Galarian can be rather full of himself, but in his case, a bit of overconfidence is warranted. This wouldn't be the first time he let himself be captured to get close to his enemies.
Yep. Let's go spy on the enemy.
Vanis has likely seen things we have not, but we have information he needs to know too. For example, your discovery of Manamarco's sarcophagus. Slowly but surely, we're bringing the worm cult's plots to light. Thank you. I've been wondering why Vanis Galarian staff is pulling me here and there around Solstice. Now that Vanis managed to send a message, I finally know why. I think he's on the other side of the writhing wall.
Then we not get you to him.
That's what we thought. But Vanis mentioned a thin spot in the wall at Lizal Pass. If the wall impedes his ability to communicate with us, that must be because he's on the other side of it.
Maybe.
Take the staff to Lizal Pass and re-establish contact with Vanis. He may need our help, or we may need his. I think he wanted to warn us about something Wormblood is planning. We need to find out what that is and stop it.
Do we?
Will
have
you go
to?
with me?
No, I don't want to go with you, but I have no choice.
Regent Corinway
You
said
get
Lizal
Vermont
Pass
to
is
the west.
located in the mountains north of Sunport. Meet me there. The sooner we can speak to Vanis again, the better. We'll leave Prince Azah and the others to figure out which shrine Wormblood is interested in.
Wait, did I just get 71K for that? Oh yeah, do any movement? Nope. I did grab this because it was free. Already messed with that. That's missing that one too, it looks like. Do I have more? I should have them. Yeah. Then you have all those. Oh, yep, you get these. I should thought I already had it. And these get allowed hyper skill line. The Sky Shard one's expensive. Have I ever bought any of them? Okay. I want to finish these zones. Yeah, I only have that house. But yeah, I. What the, oh, this that. Do that. No, I want to know exactly where it is. None of this garbage. Show 'em now. Oh, god dang it. What's that? Dun, 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 dun. What the hell? Now where do I need to go? All the way up there. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to do that. Was I? I don't know if I could or not. I have a lot of questions to do in this zone still. Only at 16. I still had 9 more. Then I have to go back to what's the zone. I mean, some of them is deep still. That is, can't tell. Hey, take a little trip over here. Oh, we almost won. So we're away. Is it actually charging? Yes, it is. Okay, I come to assumption no cords are shield. Yeah, above? Yeah. I'm going to take a short detour. I don't go grab me coffee. Coffee. I'm back.
It's all uphill from here. We're too close to the writhing wall for a portal. Never used one?
I just skipped
I wish
that.
Svanus Galarian were here.
Without thinking, I skipped it. Skipped it. Oh, wow.
Clearly the world cult is here, and having some trouble with the local wildlife.
I might switch over to my other
I hope
Kyoto,
I was of some assistance.
Flips
or
ahead.
I might
See
go
that
and do
post
all the
above the red flowers? It would be a good place to use a
the-
grapple bow.
Dang it. I want you to just skip it. Wait, I just grab on that one. Thing go over. Yeah? I'm going to need it.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
This looks like a promising spot. Be ready.
Finally, we must speak swiftly. I have little time. So you're helping Gabrielle. Good. I hope she still had my staff, but I wasn't sure my previous messages got through. We must be swift. The permanence of the wall fluctuates, and I can be cut off at any time.
That is
Where are you now?
jungle.
I'm in Solstice as well, on the other side of the writhing wall from you. The worm cult brought me here from Cold Harbor, and they brought Cold Harbor here as well. Wormblood is attempting a new plane meld, in reverse. Like Molag Ball's dark anchors, but in reverse. Instead of dragging our world into Cold Harbor, he's bringing Cold Harbor into Nuremberg. The eastern side of Solstice is already changing.
Well, so we're going to have to deal with Cold Harbor.
You can't. Not while the wall still stands. I have some help in here, but my ally convinced me it's impossible for now. The writhing wall is an insuperable barrier. Thin spots such as Lizal notwithstanding. I need you to...
Father, I see what Vanas meant by permanence. The thickness of the wall fluctuates. We need to find another weak point.
Yeah, let's go. Why don't she fight?
Any battle we can walk away from, eh?
More cliffs. Look for grappling points to traverse these ruins.
I'm with you, my friend.
This is proving to be
Okay, so up at this one. This one. And over there. Why are they just sitting there though?
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
I have noticed some of the quests. One of the quests messed up. Yes. No. Audio. Yeah. Going to that. Do your thing. Do I just go this way?
This tropical air is thick. I cannot stand the smell of flowers.
Why is Bull going to? I'm not going to.
This is proving to be...
Yeah, no, it's sending me back in. Did I break the quest? Or the quest wall? Okay, let's go back in. Maybe I missed. Careful, but maybe I missed. I just going one way through.
Together.
Yeah. Oh, one of them hit me. How could he? Okay, so this is where I should be. Now, if I go over here.
Guard up. Get moving.
There's another bug.
This is proving to be...
There you go. Yeah, no, I don't see nothing else there. They have to.
Bonus is right about Cold Harbor. I can see elements of that foul place
Now
all
it
around us.
okay.
Here. The wall is thin here.
I don't get what.
I'm here. Quickly, there is more. Curse the luck. I sense that the writhing wall fluctuates at random, but I assumed we'd have more time. Thin points appear and disappear without warning. How far has the Wormco's reverse plane mill progressed on your side of the wall?
Not that far.
Daedra. That's worrisome, but not unexpected. If you aren't surrounded by lakes of azure plasm or looking up at floating islands of rock, then things haven't gone too far yet. We still have a little time to stop the worm cult.
Okay, how did we do that?
I'm not sure yet, but an army of necromancers and Daedra is massing in Eastern Solstice. Clever of Warmblood, really. If he gathered his forces anywhere in Tamriel, we would have noticed. But a cursed island in the writhing wall blinded us.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike
Maybe.
Warmblood controls a terrible source of power on my side. Something that consumes souls. The worm cult soul reapers feed this thing. In turn, it empowers the writhing wall. Great effort. But to what?
Who knows?
Cut off again! We must find another place where we can speak with Vanus.
This is not the end of our tale.
I'm not staying though. Nope. No.
Look! Up the steps! Another weak point!
Finally, you do.
Hurry, friend. Listen closely. Wormblood seeks a relic called the Gift of Death. My source tells me it's hidden in a place called Vaska's Shrine. He must not acquire it.
Aye. But what about the gift of death? Give me the gift of death. I want the gift of death.
It's part of a Tibahatse court, sacred to Sithis. My
I
ally
want-
here
I
tells me
want
it's in the hills
Cadwell
southwest of Sunport. The Solstice Argonians used to play a ritual game there. A bloody one. As for why Wormblood wants the Gift of Death, I'm not sure.
Well, I want the gift of death, and I want to give it to Cadwell.
The Worm Cult brought Manamarco here. Now that explains much. Wormblood must believe this Gift of Death can resurrect his old master. It's up to you then. Stop Wormblood from obtaining the relic. If he... Damn it. Here come my captors.
I lost. I hope Vanus is alright. I don't like the way that last conversation ended. For that matter, I don't like what he told us. The worm cult gathering strength behind the writhing wall, and a new plane meld? That's terrible.
Not that terrible.
I don't think so. Vanus mentioned a source of power. Still, we had to invade Cold Harbor to stop the plane meld before. Good people lost. Dead. I've missed Dear Darien ever since. Now Wormblood is bringing it back? And Manamarco too?
So, about giving the gift of death to Cadwell.
You're right, of course. We
I
don't know
like
if
the
Wormblood is
idea.
close to his goal. So you'd better head to the Tibahatse Shrine. Find the gift of death before he gets there. Or at least delay him. I'll return to Sunport and warn the Fellowship. Good luck at
Alright.
Vaska Shrine. I'll make sure Princess Ah sends help just in case you run into Wormblood too. It hardly seems fair.
Yeah,
So
don't
many
grieve for it.
Vengeance is a disappointing feast, friend. You can eat and never get your fill. No, I would rather work to see justice done. Vengeance unfulfilled has a way of consuming those who choose that path.
Nah, I want to. So, good question. If I come here, no, not that. Oh, I don't see local still. I actually gonna go do that. That is one of the quests I needed. That one of the quests I needed to complete the quest. One of the quests I needed. Kill it with fire! Kill it with fire! It hit me into that. That was bullshit. Yeah, that done with that quest. Now, where do I need to go? At the bottom down there. I would turn that in when I done. Dun, 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 dun. I want to at least finish this quest.
Five Claw, over here.
How do you get in here?
Raz poked around several old Argonian ruins before returning to Sunport empty-handed. He never thought to visit an ancient ball court until Gabrielle showed up and sent him here. With great urgency, one might add. Imagine his surprise.
There can only be one cheat. You die here.
If you consider High Necromancer Wormblood to be unusual, then yes. He arrived just before you, and he brought friends. They entered the old ball court just ahead. Raz wondered if they came to play a game, but no one invited him to join in. But it would be so rude to show up without an invitation, Five Claw. Think of all the worm cultists we would have to apologize to with our blades. What exactly is Wormblood looking for again? If Wormblood is here, Vanus must have a knowledgeable source indeed. This one heard Wormblood tell his minions to seek the Ball Court's ritual altar to the north. Time for Five Claw and the Queen's Eye to save the day, yes?
Yep.
Look at the seating tiers, the carvings. Raz had no idea Tibahadze was so important.
Nah.
This tropical air sickens me. I cannot stand the smell of flowers.
Stendar was with us in that fight.
Wait, with us?
Aha! Look, Five Claw. Warm blood fellowship. This is our
To me, faithful of the Black Worm, destroy these interlopers.
Strike now!
Fight! Kill them already! Even failures can serve me in death.
Come back down here.
I have a better use. Enough.
This one senses danger. Quick, Five Claw. Hide behind the pillar.
Impressive!
You are a more worthy opponent than I expected.
What, you going 1-2?
You fought well. Side by side.
I tire of this dance. I reclaim
it
my
done?
power from these flimsy vessels.
I wasn't doing nothing.
I will consume your
Again with
soul.
you. Take cover, Five Claw. Another death burst. You begin to bore us
My
from
home.
this earth.
Quiet, you mangy cat. Fools! Death cannot stop.
At last. Take the relic, Five Claw, and let us be on our way. Raz does not like the feel of this place. Dark moons. He's coming back to life. It is foolish to fight a foe who cannot die. Destroy the columns. Bring down the shrine. Raz will pin Wormblood to the floor. Go, Five Claw! Get the gift of death back to Sunford. Raz will be fine.
No, let me back. I will fight him. Dang it, it won't let me. That's kind of stuff.
Here we go.
Gabrielle recounted what you learned from Vaunus Galarian. Dire tidings indeed. Was he right about the sacred Tiba Hatse court? Was Wormblood there? Did you find the gift of death?
Yes, I have it.
Excellent news, I think. We still don't know exactly why the Worm Cult needs the gift of death to restore Manamarco, if that is indeed their intention, but at least the Worm Cult doesn't have it. What happened with Wormblood?
We killed him.
Immediate resurrection? What kind of power is he able to call upon? Only legendary necromancers or a few fated heroes can do that. If Wormblood can't die, how did you and Razumdar defeat him?
Yeah, we lost. We lost someone. I did not have, stay behind, guy.
You did well to keep the gift of death from Wormblood. Better yet, you found a way to speak with Vaunus Galarian. Knowledge is a mighty weapon in this war of secrets. Now we know what awaits us behind the writhing wall. I thank you, comrade.
Raz is here. It takes more than a falling building to send this
Damn
one
it.
to the sands behind the stars.
I want you to stay though.
While you were searching Vosga Shrine, Gabrielle told me of your communication with Vaunus Galarian. Soul Reapers feeding the writhing wall? A new plane meld? The situation on Solstice is worse than I thought. But I might have an idea.
Any idea?
Thanks to you, we now have something Wormblood wants, the gift of death. As long as we hold it, his plans remain unfulfilled. Returning Manamarco to life, expanding the writhing wall, whatever he needs it for. That gives us a degree of influence.
Okay, I want to go hand it to Cadwell now.
Wormblood needs the gift, and we have it. We can use that to lead him to a spot of our choosing. This provides us one advantage. An advantage I believe we must seize with all due haste. Will you help me turn the gift of death against the Worm Cult?
I will help you give it to Cadwell. Yep, I'm all for that.
We have the relic Wormblood seeks. What do we do with it?
He has Manamarco's body. We cannot allow Wormblood to bring him back.
We have something else, too. Raz snatched this key from Wormblood during our struggle.
A key. Let me see that.
Good.
Aha!
A key?
Why am I not surprised Roz went through Wormblood's pockets? I recognize the crest on this key. I noticed it on a crypt by a ruined estate. Coralania Manor, if I'm not mistaken. I passed by the place when I first arrived on Solstice.
Do you know anything?
Not at the time. It's a rather impressive mausoleum of ancient High Elf architecture, centuries old. I imagine some of Regent Corinway's ancestors are laid to rest there. I think you'd better look into it. I hope it doesn't come to that. Here, take the key and scout out Coralania Crypt. It might be Wormblood's lair, or it might not, but I still want to know what he was doing there. I'll see what I can learn about the gift of death.
I never handed it to any of you.
Coralania Crypt lies south of Sunport. Take someone along to help you. Scordo should do. And be careful, friend. The ancient Coralanias were necromancers too. The worm cult might not be the only danger in that tomb.
Fine.
Necromancers are always interested in...
The guy don't talk.
I'll meet you at the crypt, pal. We'll find whatever it is.
Imagine the alliances and guilds working together again.
Was there any to go? Okay.
Back in the saddle.
Done quick. I am assuming it's this place. I assuming it's that still. Like what? Yep. Mm. Main thing is trying to get all the armor back. Because for the new zone, I have a lot of pieces to get.
Impressive aura, my
And these are not in the dungeon.
Show her impressive aura.
You have the fallen banner. With the fallen banner be under this? It will be under this. It will be this. I don't.
Hey, pal. I haven't gone in yet, but it looks like someone's been here. I hate crypts. Why is it I always have to go into one for some Tuscan reason or another? Smashing skulls, screaming back at wraiths. Can't stand it. The dead ought to stay dead.
Unless it's me, yes, I would.
Some faint boot prints on the steps of the mausoleum. Scuff marks, too. That door's been opened recently. Of course, I guess we knew that already since Wormblood had the key in his pocket. Your guess is as good as mine. But even if they aren't, they might have riled up the dead in this place. When you've been in as many crypts and tombs as I have, you get a feel for that sort of thing.
No,
Well,
don't take care of
putting it off. Come on, let's get this over with.
Wait, when was the last time I was that? It's been a while. It was 11:40. Okay. I believe it. No, it don't. Thank you. Coming through, say, have a nice day, undead people. See ya. Yay.
Hell sure built fancy too.
What am I supposed to do? Jump in the fire? Jump in the fire. Yeah, I don't believe that is going to need to go. Still upstairs with this. So, upstairs. Are you guys back?
There are none left to stand against us.
Now they're all dead.
Downstairs, pal. Think we found something. And it don't look good.
Be gone! I have nothing more to say to you, necromancer.
Someone in that tomb's been talking to Wormblood. Disable that barrier and we might learn something. Careful there. They weren't fooling around.
Is this some new ruse? A trick to win my confidence after Wormblood drew my soul from the afterlife and compelled me to speak? I will tell you no more than I told your master. Unless... wait. You are no follower of the Black Worm.
I hope not.
Yes. He bound me with this crystal and tormented me, questioning me about the location of a relic from ancient times. Glorious times. The gift of death. Stolen long ago, yet I found it. Alas, Wormblood wrested the secret from me. The gift of death can recall to life any departed soul, at the cost of a willing sacrifice. A life for a life. Whom Wormblood would bring back or sacrifice, I do not know. But the gift is also the key to great power.
What?
There is a secret place in Eastern Solstice. Wormblood found it and draws upon its power. That is why his necromancy is so strong. Yet with the gift of death, he could unlock its full might. Now, I must ask a favor of you. You make a good point. Very well. It is called Mor Naril, an ancient temple Molag Bal's servants built to harvest souls departing the mortal plane. The forces of light defeated Mor Naril and silenced its heart, but the gift could wake it. Wormblood left a focus in this chamber, the Ghost-Weld crystal before you. It pins me in this plane, and allowed him to project himself here when he wished to question me. Take it with you when you go, and I will be free! My time was long ago. I was cousin to both the last Kinlord of House Corellania and the upstart who deposed him. Kinlord Istamil revived the ways of our ancestors in Hammerfell to maintain power. But Vinyu Tilmo feared our own heritage. Peace once again.
Gabrielle's going to want to see that crystal. She's probably holed up in the Regent's study with the gift of death.
No, don't make me go all the way around. Don't do this. Come on. Yeah. Let me free. I'm free. Am I not done with this? Oh, it would be. I could grab this up. Who is it? Mm-hmm. It did just come out yesterday. Understand what bug with the web. Dinner. Give me that Pokemon.
There you are. Scordo told me a little about the crypt. I examined the Gift of Death, and I must say I've never seen anything quite like it. It's Daedric in origin, that much is clear. Now, what exactly did you learn in the crypt?
Here my better question. I never gave you it. So how do you have it? Are you stealing shit from me?
I suspected something like that. No Daedric gift comes without a price. Given the Worm Cult's efforts to bring Manamarco's remains here to Solstice, I think we know whom they intend to bring back. What else did you learn?
Nothing.
That explains much. Why the Worm Cult came to Solstice, where the Reapers send stolen souls, how they raised the Writhing Wall. Sever that connection and we can defeat Wormblood. The blessed bell we found at Meridia's temple could do it.
Okay, then why don't we use it?
By sending him to the Colored Rooms, Wormblood would be vulnerable in Meridia's realm. Prince Azaz suggested using the Gift of Death as bait. Now I know where we need Wormblood to be. The old temple courtyard. But how do we reach him? Perfect. I can reverse the connection to summon his projection. Place the crystal over there.
Okay.
I hoped the gift might serve as bait. I just wasn't sure what kind of trap we needed. Go on, comrade.
Place your crystal
again?
there, and let's see if we can reach
This is an
Wormblood.
unwelcome surprise.
Dug your way out? Pity. This one hoped you were still squashed under a building.
Charming. What can I do for the so-called Stirk Fellowship? I left their projection crystal in a Coralania crypt. A mistake, perhaps. No doubt Arveril told you about our conversations. And the Gift of Death. So why have you summoned me?
Oh, I have the gift of death and I want gift of death.
I see little point in bargaining. You know my power. It is only a matter of time before I take the Gift of Death. But I'll play along. What do you expect me to offer in trade? Ignorant simpleton! I doubt that you could. Yet the attempt might inconvenience me. Very well. Bring the Gift of Death to the Writhing Wall. My servants will bring you across. I will be waiting for you with Varnus Galarian. I have no reason to trust you either. Clearly you have some trickery in mind. It will not avail you. Bring the gift to the old temple then, and know that if you deal falsely with me, my forces will slaughter everyone in Sunport. It is arranged. Do not keep me waiting.
We won't. That was rather exhausting. Anyway, nicely done. I wasn't sure Wormblood would agree to meet on our terms, but you convinced him. You should head to Broken Light Courtyard. I'll finalize plans with Prince Azaz and meet you there.
Yeah.
We'll gather all the forces we can, but we must make haste. We have to set our trap and conceal it before Wormblood arrives. He will certainly be on his guard, which means you must be ready for a fight.
I always am. Can I just fight all you guys to be done? I will fight every single one of you and kill you all and bring Cadwell to me and he'll get that. Yep. I like the idea. I say Cadwell should get it. Yep. Courtyard one up the hill, looking like Temple. Where was that Temple? I might hop off field around 2-ish, maybe 3. Or at least take little break me about 5-10 minutes.
We're almost ready, friend. Prince Azal will
Bye.
tell you how you can help.
Any sign of Wormblood yet? No? I suspect he is not far off. Let us hope he does not detect Gabrielle's preparations. Which reminds me, you have a special place in our plan.
What are you dragging me into?
You're the linchpin of our plan. We restored the temple bell and put it in place above the gate. Strike it at the right moment, and it will create a powerful pulse of Meridia's light. Gabrielle will use that to trap Wormblood.
Alright.
Strike the bell when Gabrielle begins to cast. That will send the courtyard and everyone in it to the colored rooms. We must protect each other in there. I'll guard Gabrielle. Speak with the representatives and choose one to team up with. There is a mallet on the landing above. Choose a champion to stand with you and take it when you get into position. If Wormblood surprises us with some unexpected trick, you may need a stout comrade at your side.
I don't remember who you are. Don't remember who you are.
I heard Prince Azar. I am ready to do my part, whatever it may be. This is not the first time I have traveled to a Daedric realm for a fight. The worm cult is a blight that must be burned out, root and branch. I will not spare the flame. Interesting how the worm cult brings out such sentiments in people. If this is personal for you, I will do my best to leave Wormblood to you. But I make no promises, my friend. One necromancer looks a lot like any other to me.
Okay, let's go.
It is settled then. I am ready when you are, my friend.
What is that? Oh, we did damage it. Okay. That up to a light attack. Is it bad? Increase damage or your heavy attack to the hull. No. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm ready. Get into position, friend. Wormblood should arrive at any moment.
I am here, and I brought Galarian.
It appears you brought some friends, too.
I will honor our agreement. if you hand over the gift of death.
I'll get it for you. Right now!
Geronimo!
The colored runes. It worked!
Hey, pal! We're all here! Portals keep scattering us. Keep going! Find Wormblood!
The gift is close. Summon the sarcophagus. We shall begin the ritual.
Listen, Wormblood is here. A flesh action hook? Faranor's word to be sure.
Stendarr, see you safely to your rest.
This day, Manimarco, the Worm King, returns.
Up by that wall, it's Vanus Galarian!
Anyone here? Gabrielle? I need help! Gabrielle? Where are you?
Vanus, we're here. You're safe now. You
I seen that coming.
are not Vanus.
So easily fooled. A poisoned blade for you, dear Gabrielle. I'll take the gift of death now.
No, traitor. You won't.
Gabrielle! No!
Friend, I'm dying. I need you to do as I ask. Use the gift of death on me. This isn't the way I hoped things would go. Faranor's blade saw to that. But we have one more chance to defeat Wormblood. Stop him from bringing back Manimarco. No time. We know the gift of death requires a willing sacrifice. A soul, not this time, my friend. I'm dying. If we do nothing,
Are you?
Wormblood uses the gift to resurrect Manimarco. I can't imagine what the Worm King could do with power this new worm cult commands. Please, do as I ask.
Gabrielle.
What have those fools done to the gift? Continue the ritual.
Daring. They need you.
Gabrielle? Wait, Gabrielle? Gabrielle sacrificed herself for me? Wait, this relic. It's a light of Meridia.
No! The gift is mine! Rise, Lord Manimarco! Rise!
The worm cult? That's why Gabrielle called me back? Alright, grab the light.
Yeah, give it to me. I'm going to go. I might go and
You owe
yeah,
me.
I've seen this gift fight.
Farinor, the ritual has reached a crucial stage. Make sure I am not interrupted.
Where's Shadow at?
Wait, I am not the vessel. No!
Oh, walk.
Your body is mine now, Wormblood. Manimarco lives.
Come on, let's stop this bastard. Again.
Farinor, Protect me while I restore my
You
power.
fools! The King of
These
Worms is
reapers
back!
should serve.
You've already lost! You fools! The King of Worms is back! You've already lost!
Dun, dun.
No! Oh, you'll pay for that! Come to me, my servants!
Paranor has fallen? No matter. My strength returns.
Here, the relic, the light of Meridian.
Trust you!
Trust me.
What
Use
have
it
you
on the
done?
Worm Cult's devices.
Meridia's champion has put an end to this madness.
Bah! You deny Mon and Marco at your own peril. When next we meet, you will pay for every insult, past and present.
Good riddance. I had a feeling those necromantic devices couldn't stand up to a light of Meridia. What did Manamarco call them? Soul Reapers? Anyway, bet you're surprised to see me. Guess I am too. Gabrielle was here, but she's gone. What's going on?
She sacrificed herself to bring you back when you were pointless. So
I don't understand. I was Meridia's weapon. Spent my life fighting Molag Bal and the Worm Cult. I'd gladly do it again. But I never would have wanted Gabrielle to give up her life for mine. Why did... How can I be? Gabrielle's worth 3 of me. But I'll try. The gift of death. It was a corrupted light of Meridia. When you called upon it here in this realm, you purified it. Restored it to its true form. But what was that about Wormblood?
who knows?
That's why he took off. Without his own body, Manamarco will need time to restore himself to his full power. But if he has more of those Soul Reapers, he won't have any shortage of power to pull from. At least we have a restored light of Meridia. I just knew. Here, I'll carry the light. Meridia and her gifts can be dangerous. Manamarco's spirit possessed that cultist, so I know we've got problems. If Gabrielle wanted me to help, I'm in. Let's get out of here. It isn't as safe as you think.
Vanis Galerian's staff is safe with me. I did not think we...
Thank you for the light, Sir Darian. Gabrielle left notes that may prove useful. Murmur is working on them now.
Brave Gabrielle. May her toes be forever warmed by the golden sands.
Over here, comrade. We have much. Even though Manamarco has returned and escaped in the body of Wormblood, I consider this a victory. Gabrielle's sacrifice denied him the gift of death and gave us a weapon against the writhing wall. And we should remember that help is on the way.
Help.
We were but a vanguard. Our soldiers held the line and prepared the way for a mightier army to come. The forces of the 3 alliances. The representatives all agreed that the threat is indeed dire and sent word to their leaders to send troops.
Oh, so reinforcement is there.
As soon as the ships carrying them sail from Tamriel. Yet numbers are but one step to our victory. Gabrielle's sacrifice brought us a powerful ally in Darian Gautier and the light of Meridia, a mighty weapon against the Worm Cult's darkness.
But she sacrificed herself, though. I want the light.
You saw what the light did to the cult's Soul Reapers. It freed the stolen soul energy in the blink of an eye and shattered the devices. Manamarco was forced to retreat. The writhing wall consists of soul energy too, so our next step is clear.
You want to just reach the wall?
We must try. Vaunus Galarian, the Worm Cult's new plane meld, Manamarco himself, they are on the other side of the wall. You and Gabrielle gave us a way to breach it. All that remains is to make ready our assault. Thank you, my friend. No single act of justice can
Solstice thanks you all.
Okay, so I'm done with
You
that
have
quest.
sacrificed much on our behalf. I shall miss
Then why am
Gabrielle.
I... Huh.
Gabrielle chose a good death. Her sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Yeah, I'm missing some quests.
The Collegium practice... What? I'm sure you have them.
I admit, good work. I admire your enthusiasm. I can't stand under normal.
I'm going to walk around the village. See if I... Well, the city. See if I find what. Nope. I'm 19, so I'm missing Welcome to the Sea. Yeah, that is one unusual. Ah, have that over there. What are you?
Excellent work. Now that you have an idea of what we do here, I can offer you more specific challenges. The Circle of Champions is always looking to sponsor players who keep competition fierce. Complete a challenge and return for your reward. For this challenge, I want you to focus on your personal contribution to your team by earning medals.
This is for PvP. Yeah, go. I have no idea what that idea. You have this that I have. I don't see any of the dungeons. Oh, when the quest are right here.
Anyone who knows their way... I recognize that look anywhere. You're one of us. A fighter. You did some work for the guild, if I'm not mistaken. Would you care for more? There's an initiative to strike at the heart of Cold Harbor that could use your strength and skill.
What you doing, Cold Harbor?
I'm not at liberty to say. Orders. Go to the Ossian cage and speak to Kiruk. He will tell you more and reward your bravery for making it that far. Cold Harbor is dangerous. Venturing close is not for the faint-hearted. I would not take the warnings of danger lightly. We lost Many experienced warriors, before Captain Lin sent me here to gather reinforcements. If you know of any other capable warriors, convince them to join you. Kiruk's purse is deep.
Yeah.
Take this portal when you're...
That is for this. Oh, I don't see this down the list.
We're in this together.
Another quest.
Ah, a kind local arrives just in time. I'm a stranger in this land of yours. Nen, you call it? And need a guide with exemplarious tracking skills. My sire's beloved steed has run off. A strong adventurer like you could speed his return.
Okay. What do you look like?
His name is Honor. He's a Gwar, a bantam Gwar. He wears a helm of finest steel. A splendid beast, small but feisty. It's a squire's duty to care for his knight's steed. Should I find Honor, his owner, Sir Cadwell, will appointiate me as one.
Oh, if for Cadwell, I offer it.
Well,
I will help
officially.
you.
But if I return Honor to Sir Cadwell, sure as Molag Bal's your uncle, he'll make me his squire for real.
So are you going to
If
kill
help,
you,
I'll give
find
you a
him,
prize in
give
return.
him... Yeah.
What do you say? Crouch down and look for tracks. Bantam. Badar berries. Honor can't resist a... Oh my! That's a Deathbringer sword. Honor's in a briny pickle. That's a sword used by the Deathbringer clan. Very churlish bunch, even for Dremora. Spend any time in Cold Harbor, and you'll meet one. If Honor encountered them, it could be disasteristic.
All your thoughts in that case.
Honor truly hates that nasty clan. Gets quite savage around them. I saw him take down 3 all by himself once. I'll spare you the gory details. If Honor caught the scent of Deathbringer, then he went hunting. We might be in trouble. When Honor goes feral, only Sir Cadwell can calm him. You and I don't stand a chance. But squires who beg their knights for help are no squires at all. No, we'll find the steed on our own and snatch him away from the jaws of trouble. If we catch up to him before he sees any Deathbringers, all should still be well. Search for Honor's tracks again and follow them. You might...
This is one of the questions. Yes.
A dead body! Sweet Honor wouldn't kill an innocent creature. This stinks of Deathbringer. They might be near.
You let that silly Gwar get away? Find it! I want to send its bones to the night.
That Deathbringer knows about Honor. Let's make a plan. Out of
You
all
talk
the
too much.
Daedra and Oblivion, it had to be Zara Vilm. She's a constant thorn in Sir Cadwell's side. She's always stealing his armor, or trying to kill him, or both. I'm sure you know the type.
I mean, I see no issue on they don't try to take the pot.
That's low behavior, hunting a night steed. But if Honor escaped the Dremora, he may still be nearby. Oh, the smell of a delicious snack may bring him to us. He loves this fruit blend I make. Let's set some out for him.
Oh, sound like a plan.
It's a simple blend. Some nuts, oats, and Badar berries. But Honor goes wild for it. Find a good spot and place some down. If he's nearby, he won't resist it.
Oh, go.
I've no idea.
Yeah, you know.
There's the little beast. You're mine now.
I'll save you, Honor!
Should we try to save Squire?
Go away! I hate interruptions when I'm tormenting a mortal. Just ignore them. Whoever it is will go away eventually.
They talk to him. You always kill. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yay, you made it. Are you showing me that small opening? I can't. You go and unlock it. Go ahead.
I want Cadwell's creature, not you. How do I find? How can I do it?
I won't tell you anything, so you'll just let me go, right? Ah! My hero arrives! Well, here's a pleasant sight. Did Honor let you in? I heard him scratching about. Zaravil never saw him. Ah!
Yeah, he opened. He will want to save you. Yeah, let's go with that.
Such a clevericious fellow. Now that you're here, think you could set me free? Then we can follow Honor out of here.
Fine.
Come on, Honor! Show us the way! Deathbringer Zara Viln seemed obsessed with poor Honor. Kept asking about his favorite food or what sounds he makes. But I held strong. How could I ever betray him or Sir Cadwell? To be honest, I've had worse interrogations.
I don't care about honor. But you betrayed Cadwell, you dead. I will hunt you down and kill you.
Too right. I'll take this magnificous fellow home, clean him up a bit, then give Sir Cadwell the good news. This time tomorrow, I'll be a full squire. All thanks to you, of course. Here's that prize I offered.
Okay.
Now I just have to find a way back to Cold Harbor. Should be easy with all these planes moving around. Just walk in any direction and I'll end up there. Morag balls your uncle. As long as Honor doesn't wander away again. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to have to kill.
Certain of it. I fulfilled all the squirely duties, rescued his steed, survived an encounter with the enemy, stayed loyal, and didn't break under questioning. I'm perfect for the role.
Now I only have 5 more. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, after I do this quest, I'm probably going to go take a short detour or a short break.
I just realized I'm a long way from cleaning the stables.
You just hit me. Yeah.
Stendar was with us in that fight.
Real. I would be back in a sec. Okay. I'm back. I have no idea how long I've been gone. What? I bought my cup upstairs and never came back down with it. Oh well. Yeah, the real fun part trying to find these.
Stand firm, wretched mage, and answer my questions quadratic.
It has been 2 days. Torment me no longer, you sorry excuse for a Daedric prince.
Flee, mortal! You are not the focus of my mathematical curse.
Thank the 3 queens, another mortal soul. You must help me. I suffered 2 days of endless questions. Thank the 3 queens, another mortal soul. You must help me. I suffered 2 days of endless questions at the hands of this so-called Daedric prince. Please, are you good at mathematical equations?
Nope.
Let me start over. I'm a lector with the College of Rituals, and I hope to summon Sheogora. I know, spare me your judgment. But when I tried to summon the Prince of Madness, I bit my tongue. Instead, I summoned the Prince of Madness. I have no doubt this is some underling the mad god sent to torment me. And worse yet, I cannot banish him. He badgers me with mathematical questions and follows me everywhere, insistently urging me to comply with his queries.
How can I help?
Distract this so-called prince while I construct a ritual to banish him. Just answer his questions for as long as you can, and I should finally be able to rid us of this torment.
Yet another mortal stands before the Prince of Madness. Do you believe yourself versed in matters mathematical? Step forward and face me!
Okay.
Already you show fire twice as bright as that sniveling mage. I welcome you, challenger. First question. I stand before a charred tree and pluck 12 apples from its burning branches. I discard 14. How many apples do I have?
Wait, what? Why, it's
Yet
just a
another
widow.
mortal stands. Already you show fire twice as bright as that sniveling mage. I welcome you, challenger. First question. I stand before a charred tree and pluck 12 apples from its burning branches. I discard 14. How many apples do I have? Correct! Next question. A scrib walks 7,000 steps in a day. If it takes 2.5 days to walk from the bog of blissful delusion to my home, how many steps will the scrib take to reach me? What is this? You tricked me!
I banish you to the Shivering Isles. Begone, Prince of Madness! Begone!
It was a pleasure, dear mage. Back to the Shivering Isles I go!
Thank you, stranger. Next time, I will endeavor not to bite my tongue when communing with Daedric entities.
I got nothing for that.
Be nice to get off my feet.
My add-on for quests is outdated right now. Oh, yeah.
I'm
That-
with you, my friend.
I just going to want to watch your quest. Did I do this? Yeah, I believe I did do this. Yeah, 4. You do. Oh. No one.
Yeah.
I actually do the over the top is everyone. Yeah. Wow. Just black on black. That's how.
Gods, you smell as terrible as I feel. I haven't smelled something so foul since the Tempest. Hang on. Are you carrying a jar of slowed slime?
Yep.
Never thought I'd be so happy to smell such an awful stench. I thought the storm took it for certain. But the sight of it lifts my spirits more than this full tankard. You did me a better turn than you know. Take this for your troubles.
Oh.
All I'm missing is a box of snow truffles, and then maybe I have a chance to keep this client happy. I might be able to save what little remains of my family. I should send a letter to my client. See if they can wait a little longer before we meet.
Tell me about this client.
A mysterious client contacted me just as I was about to tell the crew to find other work. They asked for rare items. Difficult to obtain, but well worth the hefty price I was offered.
What went wrong?
Didn't take you too long to figure it out. We nearly made it. I tasted hope. Maybe this time I could prove to my parents' spirits that I wouldn't destroy everything they worked for. But that storm churned us up and spit us on the shore.
So, good one. Bye-bye.
Father always said that the right decision can still find a way to bite you in the arse. I chose to save my crew. I don't regret it.
I just realized that never went bye-bye.
I'm a mysterious... Father always said that the right decision can still find a way to bite you in the arse. I chose to save my crew. I don't regret it. If you find any more cargo on the beach, you know where I am. Otherwise, I'll figure it out. I have to. My parents took a risk and moved our business to Sunport when I was...
Okay, I'm going back to what I was doing.
Here we go.
Not down to 3 more. This is where I got less of that. Don't see nothing else. We're trying to keep going down this path. I've also been keeping an eye out. Because that one has something to do with the I assume the require collection by the ledge. Or I believe I've already been over there and I did not see nothing. I'll double check real fast. Yeah, nothing. Think I only have 3 now to do. One of them I already have done, and that is this one. Then I have all the armor and stuff to get now. Good. Good. Yeah. Maybe? I doubt. So far, there is nothing. There. And this one over here.
Someone! Anyone! Please help! Thank you, stranger. Any longer and I would have drowned. Oh, I hate Hadalits. Help me! Oh, saved twice! Such an embarrassment for the guild and fellowship. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Again?
That's all.
Send our smiles when we're together.
Now, what ability did I want to give? Was that heavy? No. Yeah. I thought it was. Is it armor? No, I don't. Fighting guild? So you have this one. That looks like the one. There is none in that. You had this one. I mean, that one isn't that bad, actually. Going it to this one. That fashion. What? Oh, it one that I have to put in that augment. So this is the one in augment. I thought there should have been another augment. Huh. Give me that.
Ready to ride.
Yeah, I'm not saving you this time. You're just sit there and die. Come up there. Nope, no quest. Well, I know I have not seen any other place for a quest. So one or two things. One, you can't ask those quests. Possibility. Because I would not doubt you can't ask to do it. Possibility that is just a full log quest with testing quests they added and everything. Yeah, nope. Huh. Well, I know I did not miss any quests. That I. Now, so I start to overkill. I could go along hill now. I don't see any other quest. Hey, come over. Hey, maybe a quest up. Nope. Nope. Hmm. That one is still grayed out. So the could be quest there. Nope. That was weird. Oh, cool. This can more. Last for 30 seconds. This I would make last for this is when a marked enemy dies, in a good group, or we are surrounded, I should be able to kill them. Enemy just right there, I just got. I have a fight. I still, yeah, still have.
Impressive aura, my
the other
God.
quest.
You're not from around here, are you? Not all hung up on local superstitions. Good. You looking for work? I could use someone to guard my back while I clear the ghosts out of that haunted mansion up on the hill.
Haunted mansion? Oh, hell yeah! Time to haunt the place.
The locals call it Coralania
Time
Manor.
to have another ghost
Say
to
it's
haunt the
abandoned and
place.
free for salvage. There's rumors of treasure, too. But also that no one who goes after it ever comes out. Not so worried about that. There's one other catch, though.
And what's that?
We've got competition. Another so-called ghost hunter trying to beat me to the punch. So we've got to do it first. And look, if we do happen to find long-lost treasure while we're in there, I'll cut you in for a share. What do you say?
Okay.
Guys,
let's go. That will be this one? Nah, this one.
Oh, you're back.
I knew you were too much of a lamb's liver to go inside on your own.
It's not like I was waiting for you. So, my sister had to hire help just to feel like she's above someone, huh?
Yep.
Typical. Oh, she didn't mention that? Interesting. I wonder what else she's not telling you. Did she say this manor is extremely haunted? And that no one who has ventured inside to find the treasure has ever come out?
Yeah, she said that.
Well, I suppose she didn't mention that it belonged to the ancient necromancers of old Clan Coralania, so there's likely far more than just ghosts to deal with inside. Extra hazards should mean extra pay. What's she paying you anyway?
Half.
That's not fair! That's what I was going to offer! She's always copying me! It was my idea to clear this place out before Orbesh. If you get tired of her and help me instead, I'll pay you the same.
I see that.
Nothing left to do but head inside the manor, I suppose. You must not be from Solstice. Locals won't even come near this mansion. Especially not if they have Coralania blood. I tried asking some of those Stark people, but they were too busy.
Let's go. Oh, I actually could have seen what the quest was. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. And I might go. I would say anything. I'm sure what to do. It was the last thing I saw.
Let's search around the foyer. If there are any spirits in the room...
Come out and fight me! Or my hired help and I are going to loot this place for all it's worth.
That's the end of that tale. Candles? I definitely sense an unusual aura clinging to them.
Come back and fight me!
A spirit? What did you find? What happened when you touched it? Was it a spirit that flew out, or some sort of spell-like orb? Did you feel any flashes of memory or strange emotions? Which way did it go?
Yeah, I with that. You asked way too many questions.
I just want to look at whatever it is you picked up. It's small, right? I doubt it'll be helpful in Orbesh's quest to punch every ghost in the face, or whatever it is she's planning to do.
Fine.
I've read about things like this. Soul gems, sigil geodes. It holds a soul captive, like a cage. It's warm, isn't it? Whoever was in there must have been trapped for quite some time. We should follow that spirit and learn more.
We?
You and Orbesh can do what you want. I intend to follow that spirit. I'm just, seeing if I can sense its aura to guide me to it.
Well, I can see where it went if I crouch down. But I don't have to tell you guys.
I didn't ask you to. I'm perfectly capable of finding where it went. I definitely feel a strong, vengeful aura coming from some... I was just about to search that.
From me.
Nothing?
Stay out of the way while we do all the actual searching.
Stay your hands, trespassers. Speak to me, and we may avoid conflict.
What?
Scavengers, trespassers. Had you not freed me from that soul cage, I would turn my full wrath upon you. And yet, also my rescuers. I owe you my begrudging thanks. I am Valendir, the High Necromancer of Clan Coralania, and the master of this manor.
You look like a rat.
A temporary form borrowed for this occasion. I will find something more dignified soon enough. You come seeking riches, do you not? This manor hosts a vault of Coralania gold, untouched since our days of glory. It's yours if you agree to aid me.
Okay.
No Coralanian that trespassed these halls after my death would ever be able to leave. No nosy outsiders could find the vault and survive, just as I planned. Gold means nothing to me. Exacting revenge on those who trapped me
Oh, so who
That is
trapped
what I
you?
desire. By interrogating the spirits that wander these once honored halls. Start in either the Wailing Gardens or my reanimatorium, whichever you prefer. As a show of trust, and to conceal my presence, I will return to the Soul Cage. Do we have an accord? Take the trapdoor in the corner to enter the reanimatorium, or the south door to reach the gardens. Surely we'll find someone who can tell us how I was murdered. Collect me in the Soul Cage when you are ready to move on.
So we have to work together if we want to get that treasure. Fine. Let's head down the trap door first.
What? Absolutely not. We should search the gardens first.
No, trap door.
What's that fog up ahead? Valendir? A little help?
Doing that. What? What? Isn't this the same room I already was at?
Ha! So the miasma trap performed perfectly. In the event of my death, portions of these chambers would fill with a deadly toxin to zombify any that wandered into its mire. Another layer of defense against those who would steal or destroy my work.
So how do we go through?
At full power, I might command those zombies to do my bidding. I would have no need for the aid of some ragtag band of trespassers. It would be done in an instant. In this diminished form, I will need your assistance and guidance. Use the Soul Cage to transfer me to that suit of armor. I cannot see in that crude construct, so you will need to direct me. Guide my steps around the traps on the floor, so I can engage the valve and clear the miasma. Am I understood? You, I can depend on. Those other two seem preoccupied with their senseless bickering. Are they always like this?
I don't know. Probably.
I shouldn't be surprised. This is the inherent nature of siblings from my experience. Oh, the quarrels Siluran and I used to get into. The way we used to tease our younger sister, Lirianwe. It must be the same for you and your siblings? Yes. Perhaps I sound like Gars by saying so, but I can sense as much in your temperament. It is a blessing to have those who have seen your worst side, know your truest self, and still stand by you anyway. I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser.
It's clearing! Oh! You know what? I'll let you go ahead.
Are you guys still alive?
Stendar see you safely to your rest.
My flesh crafting tools. Blunted from recent use. How is that possible? Let us keep searching. Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity quickly.
I can't hold it.
Might have to send Valandir on a path around the traps. I think she was gonna say. Go on. Make sure she doesn't have to clean her lunch off her robes.
The miasma clears. There's something here. A letter, I think.
Thank you.
I thought these shambling wretches looked familiar. My trick. Ready. Mark the way for me, then. Try again, trespasser, and be more mindful of the traps, will you?
Dang it. I have to go though. Bend over though. And now over. How are you supposed to do this? Is it not about 90? What? Yes.
The room is clear. There. Is that the spirit of my cousin Glendeval? Speak with him.
Who are you? Clearing the miasma like that? All these years I spent wandering after my shambling body, trying to guide it to one of those valves, so my cousin might collect it and restore me as promised. Was it all a lie to keep me out of the way?
cousin.
Valendir? No, no. Valendir is dead. Contained. This is all he's doing. For all our conspiring, we never knew the measures he planned in the event of his death. A curse trapping the souls of all who betrayed him. Damn him.
I mean, you betrayed him, so you deserve it.
I made the poison, but we needed another to pass it to his hand. Someone he trusted during the time of revolution. His sister, Lirianwe. Sometimes I hear her singing. She is still here. We traitors will always be here.
She was the one who trapped her.
Everything went wrong. I can't be sure. Wait. You know about the soul cage? You speak with Valendir. Please, if he is not your enemy, perhaps you can persuade him to release the souls trapped here. Haven't we suffered enough? Has it
Nah, you have to stay.
Suffer in pieces, cousin.
No. Mercy!
I swore to protect this family, and this is the thanks I get. Traitorous scum. Come, my most resourceful guests. Let us speak.
Cause you made
I
me
just
miss
realized
out on
I have
punching a
no more
ghost.
weed.
I think I might be sick again.
Number one, I should have one before I attempt to use it. Oh, where is it? Where are they? Where are they?
Praise Vivek. I expected treachery. I knew our extended family planned to forsake our necromantic legacy and bid the three queens for power. But they were no match for my mastery of death. So, they conspired my disposal by way of those closest to me.
You probably had it coming.
I've wondered the same thing. Whoever had the foresight for such an implement would need to understand a great deal of necromantic theory, a practice that much of the rest of my family was eager to distance themselves from at that point in time. No, that is unfathomable. Leary would never. And yet, Glendaval's testament in my years of imprisonment would say otherwise. If Leary conspired against me, she or her soul would still be here. We must learn the truth from her.
Aye.
Yes, as the reanimatorium was my domain, the garden was hers. Let us proceed there next. Compared to my reanimatorium, the gardens are a veritable haven. Rather, they were, when I was master of this manor.
Yeah, go on. We're right behind you.
Oh my god, about this 6?
And you thought the gardens were gonna be less creepy.
Oh, shut up. Aren't you supposed to be punching things?
Come a little closer and maybe I will.
Isabelle Valois.
There, under the bickering. Do you hear it? That music? It's Lirianwe, my sister. She's here. Practicing in the hedge maze, just as she always did. Has she really been trapped here all this time?
I wish she'd be trapped.
If she worked in sympathy with those that wish to forsake our family's legacy of necromancy, the curse I set upon this house would have trapped her here. No, it cannot be. Lirianwe would never do that to me. We need to reach her and learn more. You're clever, trespasser. Well worth the gold I've promised you. If only you'd been at my side during the time of our clan's revolution. This manor would still be mine. I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser.
He's going to smash the overgrown hedges? Come on, I can do that.
I think we'd still be waiting on you, Orbesh. Come on. I sense the auras of other spirits further in.
Ready. Mark the way for me, then.
Give me that Pokemon. Dun, dun.
Another step closer. Keep up, trespassers.
Is this what it's like to be you guys? Letting someone else do all the hard work while you just tag along?
Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity
Come on,
quickly.
come on, jump up that way. No.
Cease the bickering, trespassers. We're close now. Lirianway is near. A party. Full of faces, familiar and new.
Fine. If one of them makes the wrong move, or you take too long, I'm going to start swinging.
Outsiders. It feels like an eternity since I've seen anyone who wasn't a Coralania. How long has it been? Tell me, does our clan still survive? Did the three queens guide us to a new age free from the shackles of necromancy?
Nope, they're not necromancers.
Then our revolution was not for nothing. That fickle Valandir. We gave him every chance to adapt and change his ways. Instead, he cursed these crowds. A trap for all that carry Coralania blood. Doomed to dance, never to leave. The dancing wasn't Valandir. I don't know who it might be. My cousin Lirianway doesn't seem all the way here. We're subject to some whim of hers or some other master I don't know. Speak to her. She looks different from the rest of us.
An outsider? How novel. Would you care for a dance? I've only had other spirits of Clan Coralania here, and it's no fun dancing with family. Oh, let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, would that I could tell you, newcomer. I died before I made it that far. Now I'm spending eternity with all my family, who thought they could circumvent the curse on this manor too. Ah well, at least there's music and dancing.
Are you one of the servants that Siluran hired from the mainland? I didn't think he'd ever win that argument against Valandir. Whatever your opinions on necromancy, There's no denying that skeletal servants are simply more practical.
Yeah. You knew that.
Followed it through the Wailing Gardens, did you? I see. My brothers must have sent you to tease me. Twins are so fickle. But I won't let you ruin my night, whoever you are. Look at my audience. See how they dance. And soon, you'll dance for me too. A threat to get you to dance with Valendir. Didn't you say you were his guest? I was hoping to see him and Siluran. My dear brothers always encouraged me to be less shy with my singing. Will Valendir be here soon?
Ah! More? More sisters?
Come, trespasser. I won't have Leary see me like this. That thing isn't my sister. It's some artless fabrication containing a fragment of her at best. She seems to think this is some sort of party where she's been asked to sing, like she always wished for, like we always encouraged her to do. I stand by my initial assessment. Leary never would have conspired with those who opposed me. She was a practicing necromancer herself. Her skill might have matched mine given time. But what I've seen here could only have been done by a necromancer. These fragments of my sister's body and spirit are the byproduct of a necromantic procedure of my own invention. I never got it quite right. Hard enough to believe that she might have betrayed me. But then to do this to herself? It's unthinkable.
Okay,
Is that an impatience for treasure, I hear? Fear not, my obedient friend. The wealth that drew my clan's treacherous descendants for decades will be yours soon enough. Let us go to my chambers, where I met my end. There is something I must see. Return to the manor foyer and head up.
Leave the books, you little know-it-all. We're not going anywhere.
You're just trying to ruin my fun because you haven't punched any ghosts yet.
My quarters, where I died. Be my hands and eyes, will you? What?
It gets us one step closer to treasure.
Was the Met Cup. Leary, and that was Leary's. She had the cup in one hand, and that in the other.
What's she doing here? I knew we weren't alone.
Siluran! Oh, Siluran, what have you done? Valendir swore to protect us. How could you do this to your own flesh and blood?
Yeah.
He passed me the cup to give to Valendir. It was something he always did to resolve their quarrels. I didn't know it was poisoned. When Valendir said it tasted strange, I tried it for myself. Now I'm here, trapped.
Then what happened?
He's here. He's always been here, trying to restore a mortal form for me. Each time his failure fractures me. There is so little left of me. I don't want to live again without my brothers. I just want peace. Please, stop Siluran.
Her aura radiates suffering. Valendir,
To
what
think
can we do to help
that
her?
I labored under the delusion that a necromancer of skill was behind this treachery. Instead, it was my talentless parasite of a brother, Siluran, harming Leary, leeching off my soul. Help me stop him, and my treasure is yours. He wasn't in the gardens. It seems he sends the fragments of Leary there to keep them out of his way. Placated. But we know he makes occasional visits to the reanimatorium. That much was clear from the state of my old flesh-crafting tools. I'm not certain. If he were practiced in necromancy enough to use thralls, why not command them to dispel the miasma? He must have been using it to his advantage. His journal said something about having no shortage of subjects to practice on, yes? He practiced necromancy on the bodies of those who became trapped here, preying on kin and treasure hunters alike. But none have come for some time, have they? Until you and your... Wait, where's Orbesh? She didn't touch the bookshelf, did she?
Orbesh was just here, wasn't she? Is it a secret door? Orbesh! Orbesh! Where could she have gone?
This is not the end of our tale.
Your tusked friend there looks ready to snuff me out like a candle. My brother needs your sister alive, trespasser. We can save her, but we must act quickly. Your tusked friend there looks ready to snuff me out like a candle. In this diminished state, I fear she could do so easily. That would not be ideal. Quickly, tell me, what did you find? The cloth matches the garb of your belligerent companion? She must have been taken this way. That lantern, I've seen one of its make before. My cousin, Ilhidel, carried one when she came to try to persuade me to give up my necromantic ways. It's a relic used by Meridian cultists to ward against necromantic effects. Brought here by our dead cousins. It must be how Siluron survived the miasma. Affix it to that armor. Once I move, stay inside the aura of the lantern. Understood.
I mean, wouldn't that mess up necromancy too?
I know the path well. So long as you keep the undead at bay, we should emerge unscathed.
Together!
Stay close, trespasser. I endeavor to keep you safe. We're more than halfway now by my estimation. Keep going. Nearly there. Then we'll clear the way for Gauze. Her dedication to her sister is quite touching.
Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won. Move! Get out of there!
We're lucky that intact.
There she is! Orbesh!
Let us dispose of these trespassers, and we can use... I have no quarrel with you, stranger. Someone who has survived the manor's traps this long must know better than to ally with Valandir. This curse, this whole manor was his doing. What sways you to the side of this treacherous snake?
Opponents me treasure.
That treasure is not his to give. Valandir had his time at the head of the table, keeping our legacy shackled to his putrescent art of necromancy. But I am the eldest twin. It should be mine. All of this should be mine.
So you killed him for money.
I don't give a right fig about the gold. I cared about family, the revolution. The followers of the Three Queens would not abide necromancers. Not Valandir, not Leary. I killed Valandir so Leary could bring him back. It was the only path to compromise.
So...
No, trespasser. I buried compromise and forgiveness around the turn of the era. I have learned and lost too much to make amends now. I just need a body for Lirianwe. Yours, or those of your companions, anyone's will do. Come then. See what I've learned while siphoning your wretched soul. There you go again. Blaming me for your own shortcomings. You haven't changed a bit. No, I've been trapped here too long to be stopped now.
And I've put up with Orbesh for too long to lose her to some third-rate necromancer. Stop him!
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Stay your hand, trespasser. I'll take that soul cage now, if you please. I told you I would find a more dignified form soon enough. It seems only fitting. Especially since Siluron was using my vitality to keep himself alive all these years. Taking his body is not suitable recompense for all he's done. But it's a start.
So that was your blank pickle body.
Trespasser, I didn't even know he was alive until you discovered as much. I assumed my murderer came from the ranks of those following the Three Queens. That they'd have killed him for his association with me. I was wrong to underestimate him.
So what you going to do?
I've got half a mind to siphon his soul and prolong my years. To use him as he used me. And yet, some part of me pities him. I'd hate to copy his ill-laid plans. And I know Leary wouldn't approve. She's been through enough, I think.
So what's going to happen?
I'm not sure. If I can undo Siluron's damage from his unskilled attempts to restore her, and if it's what Leary herself wants. Let us tend to them, Trespasser. Lirianwe and Orbesh. And then, Treasure. You have my word.
Treasure!
Orbesh! Wake up, Mama, wake up!
What's going on? The brother! Siluron! He grabbed me! But I got some good punches in before everything went dark, I swear. Where are we? What happened? Huh. That's not ideal. Well, thanks for not letting that happen. Gaz is here too? Figured she'd be glad to finally be rid of me.
Yeah, she's wearing panic.
Panic I can believe. That sounds like Gaz. But saving me? You know, just before I blacked out, it struck me how much Gaz and I sounded like Valandir and Siluron. Of course she did. Because she's always copying my ideas. I mean, she may chip my tusks sometimes. But I guess her coming to save me means we don't hate each other as much as those two elves did. That's gotta count for something, I guess.
The treasure is through that door, Trespassers. Go. I will follow shortly. Leary, forgive me. I never suspected Siluron would do what he did. I'll make sure he pays for it.
He deceived us both. I gave you that cup without thinking. I'm so sorry, Valandir.
Stay with me, Leary. Leave me to my thoughts, Treasure unfailed. I'll bring you back, and we can reclaim our family's name together.
I'm whole again, dearie. All I want is rest. Someday you will too. And then we will see each other again.
Treasure! I can't believe it! I'm rich!
We're rich, Orbesh. I'm glad we saved Orbesh. And we found the treasure, just like she wanted. I really didn't anticipate this haunting going this way. And I'm sure Orbesh didn't either. I suppose we did help Valandir resolve the unfinished business of his murder. But having him come back to life and take over his twin brother's body? That's gotta be a new one, even among seasoned ghost hunters.
So what you doing?
Seeing what transpired between Valandir and Siluran changed my perspective. They both wanted the same thing, just like me and Orbesh. In the end, their differences and stubbornness tore them apart. I don't want that for us. If she doesn't, she will soon. And then she'll claim she was the first one to think of it. I'm kidding. Mostly. I don't know how she feels. I guess there's only one way to find out. I hope the next haunting I handle isn't quite so intense. And if Orbesh decides to follow me, I can put up with her punching ghosts if the need arises. It's much easier to share credit and gold if we're not rivals. Thanks for teaching us that. I suppose now I have to do the right thing and talk to...
There was a lot more than just 415 gold. I mean, a lot more. They scanned me. I am so freaking now. Done with that. I believe there are 2 more quests I need to do now. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2 more.
Be nice to get off my feet.
Then I basically are going to be trying to farm on the hill.
Stand firm, wretched mage, and answer my questions quadratic.
Strange. What realm of revelry is this? You there? What pleasures are hidden here?
I command you to tell me all about this realm's hidden pleasures. I desire to experience the many wonders of Sanguine's realms of revelry, and I will not take no for an answer. Surely there is wine to be drunk, a feast to be, feasted.
Ah, a test, of course. The realms of revelry are the myriad pocket flames created by our Lord Sanguine.
each more debaucherous than the last. So again I ask, you fiendish imp, what pleasures does this realm offer me? Lord Sanguine sent me here? To the pits of pestilence? Was I not having enough fun? Did I disappoint in some way? No. He wants me to experience the pleasures of a fever and a runny nose. Out of my way. I have an illness to contract. Diseased dirt tastes awful, but it sure to make
And now I have to try to find the right. There you go. This path. Because going to this, there are 3 more technology 2.0 have done. I guess we need to go there to finish though. No. Dun. Oh. You kidding me?
Get back, fiends.
Okay, so save the wound. I see one over there. Or not. Might be a quest open. You. You.
You've got a keen eye for wealth, my friend.
I got it in my travels. Otherwise, they'll go out. Let me up, man. Not sure why he isn't. Dun.
Get back, fiends!
So far, they're nothing. That's on far the hardest one.
All over and done, our village founded with ease. They sat back and ate the cheese.
That smell. Is that dried snow truffle? Where did you get snow truffles on this island? Unless my crates made it ashore?
Yeah, I found it.
Ha! There might be some hope for this thrice accursed endeavor. I'll give you a reward if you give me the truffles. Trust me, it's a better deal than what you can scavenge up without a buyer. A fair transaction for your good deed. I sent word to the client who paid for this cargo. They're willing to travel to Sunport. My crew is in no shape to make the journey, and I'm in need of a bodyguard. Whoever this client is, I don't want to meet them alone.
So you're
Any
suspicious.
client willing to pay for goods is a client willing to take them for nothing. That's one of the few rules my parents taught that I took to heart. This client is especially strange.
What makes you say
My
that?
family's dealt with this client for generations. Far longer than elves live. Pieces to this puzzle don't align, but I'm too desperate not to try. Let me finish my drink, and then I can meet you near the cathedral in Sunport. Hopefully nothing terrible happens, but between the storm...
Okay. That will be the last one. Dun, dun. Oh, that's failed. But no, after I'm done with this, I will want to go and do other stuff. Like all the eel and stuff like that. Basically, farming bosses, you know, I get all. Ah, I'm gonna go to those. I got 4 done so far. Yeah. I gotta make sure it's each and grab that or cash that.
You certain? Good. I may.
Dun, dun, dun.
This must be a trick. My family would never do business with a Daedra.
You mean you didn't figure that much out? I expected more. Still, you
What
brought
do
the
they-
goods. You could be useful. Let's make a deal.
Not so fast. I need to consult my friend first. Useful? What did he mean by that? I already acquired and transported the goods he paid for. Our contract is fulfilled. Now he's offering another deal? Everything I need to know to succeed in my family business. I was blinded by my need to save what's left of my parents' work. Why would I question this contract from an old client? It was a test. He wanted to see how resourceful I am. And now that he knows, he wants to deal.
Do you know what you want?
I can guess. My parents warned me about scoffins with offers of tutelage. Now I see they meant their own mysterious client. He says he's done business with my family for generations. But it might be wiser to chart my own course.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. This scoffin's knowledge can save my business, but I'll be tied to him. Rejecting the deal sacrifices everything my family worked for, but I'd be free to change my life, pursue other things. What would you do? That's brilliant! I was willing to accept this situation, but you're right. There's another way around it. I don't know what I would have agreed to without you. I know exactly what I'm going to propose. For someone who isn't a part of my crew, you worked so hard to help me save this contract. I hope this is enough to cover what I owe you. Even if this negotiation goes well and I get what I want, I may still owe you a debt.
Yes, I will.
Join my crew and mentor me as you did my ancestors.
The tactics are amateurish. I can see a grain of greatness in Genevieve. Teaching on a merchant vessel will be a new experience for me. If she was clever, she would have bargained for that too. But I got it free of charge.
Okay. I'm done with all the quests in this zone. I have a lot of quests to do. Only have 626 quests out of the 2,240. That's going to take a while. Going to one by one of the zones. What are these? What are these?
Built on the ruins of my people.
Battleground. Like that. Yoda. Main quest on me. Wait, Velden Ball? I'm not done with Velden Ball? Oh, the dailies. What? I believe the dailies. These are the dailies. They're not mistaken. Saying, I believe those are fake. Give me one. Are those the dailies? It don't. But now this is the one. Yeah, we people both. So yeah, baby. But either way, this would actually
Back in the saddle.
Peace out. See you guys later.